back to Crypto Telos Flow. Today we're going to be diving down into the price action, which is currently sitting at 17 cents. We're even going to be talking about this overall important news, talking about Telos Fuel and why this is going to help this project going forward long term. And if you guys are unaware, I am definitely a bullish advocate whenever it comes to Telos. Currently I have a total of 26,000 Telos, value at about 4,500. I believe we're close to a bottom, so I'm going to continue accumulating until we hit 100,000 Telos. Alrighty guys, so Telos is currently sitting at 17 cents. We're down a little bit today at about 2%. You guys can see our current rank is sitting at 342, which is actually pretty good, considering the fact that we were sitting at 400 just about a month or 2 months ago. So we're seeing some progress there. Circulating supply, we're maintaining the strength at 76%. And if we actually dive down into these little charts, you guys can see for Telos that overall we are still holding on strong, right? So obviously we're starting to break down just a little bit, but me personally, I believe that we're going to be able to hold these key level areas. If anything, I think we're going to be able to hold at least around 15 cents. Now I'm going to continue buying Telos regardless of what is happening. As I stated, I believe that we're close to a bottom, and I believe that Telos is going to be one of those massive runners going into our next bull run. I mean, we hit what, $1.40 our previous bull run. We're going to go way past that going into our next upcoming bull run, whenever that is. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about this important information, especially whenever it comes to Telos Fuel. Now listen, this right here is all about DeFi. This is not about getting a second token, which I was hoping. So what do I mean by that? Well, listen, let's say VeChain, for example. VeChain has two different cryptos. We got the VET token, and we have a VeTho, which is technically used for gas. And that's what I was hoping for Telos Fuel, but this is not the case. So whenever it comes to Telos Fuel, ladies and gentlemen, this is mainly about TVL, and this is about DeFi projects. So they're looking to create a DeFi ecosystem for DeFi projects to be created on their blockchain, which is really cool, especially whenever it comes to this sector. Now, there's been a lot of issues with DeFi in the past, right? A lot of shady projects. And in this case, I believe that Telos definitely has some of the answers that we're looking for. I mean, their overall ecosystem is continuing to expand, which is really good. So you guys will see it right here. We have a roadmap. Phase 0, which talks about centralized exchange bridges. We got DEX and AMM. We have fiat on and off ramps. We even have cross-chain bridges. Phase 1, we got Geno Safe, liquidity incentives, liquidity staking. Phase 2, we have auto compounder. We have major AMM. We have stable swaps. We even have lending. And then obviously phase 3, we have a lot of stuff that is coming soon. So if we take a look right here, you guys can see where it states that the Telos Fuel Program, this is their most significant endeavor to this day, and it is now currently in full swing. The deployment of deliverables aims to enhance the TVL on Telos and encourage the growth of robust DeFi markets. Now, Telos acknowledges the significance of adopting DeFi composability to ensure high capital utilization, make money sticky, extend their user base, and provide developers with a resource-rich environment to seamlessly build and expand. Through this incentive, Telos will reallocate critical funding and add the missing pieces to establish a thriving DeFi ecosystem. Now, this right here is very big, all right? And you guys are probably thinking, why? Well, listen. One of the things is going to be what is known as TVL. Now, why is total value locked important whenever it comes to crypto? Well, if we actually take a look right here, you guys can see what it means. Total value locked is one of the most popular metrics used to measure how big and popular the decentralized finance market on certain DeFi protocols are. So basically, TVL is a figure that represents the dollar value of cryptocurrencies currently locked on DeFi or on a single application smart contract. So if we actually take a look, you guys can see right here where it talks about that Telos announces liquidity incentive program. So we got what is known as Telos Fuel as stated. So listen, they're going to be locking up a total of 54 million Telos. Now you guys are probably thinking, why is this important? Well, current circulating supply of Telos is around, if I'm correct, 270 million tokens, right? 270 million coins. So the fact that they're going to be locking up 54 million, this is big. This means that there's going to be plenty of liquidity, especially whenever it comes to this DeFi ecosystem. And number two, this is going to help increase the overall price, especially for long term. With these tokens being locked up, this means that they can't be sold. And I do trust Telos because overall they have been extremely honest and transparent. So you guys can see right here, it talks a little bit about their overview. They even have their overall objective, right? So their overview is to use these Telos as stated for total value locked. It's going to help with their ecosystem. So basically this is going to kick off everything, which is great. Then if we continue down, it even states right here, Telos Fuel, we got the boost, we got the yield, we even have what is known as staking. So you guys can see all of the different benefits that they have right here, which is massive. We have Telos Boost, so liquidity incentives for DApps on Telos. We even have Telos Yield, so liquidity and incentives for DeFi platform. We even have what is known as Telos Staking Rewards. So there's going to be a lot of ways you don't have to participate. You guys, you don't have to participate in, say, these DeFi projects. All you have to do is just hold some Telos, right? And you guys are going to be rewarded very handsomely just by basically doing nothing. So as I stated earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a lot of Telos. And I'm going to continue to accumulate. I'm looking to get a total of 100,000. So with that being said, you guys, this definitely makes this project extremely undervalued, and I still believe that we have a great future going forward for Telos. Just the overall fundamentals are there, and I believe that this is going to be absolutely massive going long term.